guys! Welcome to another video, and if you're new here to my channel, I am Colleen Pareha, a 17-year-old Filipino vlogger who makes vlog about what to do before, during, and after a hazard. So for today's video, I will be showing you guys the tips and ways on how to survive during a storm surge and floods. So guys, the videos that you have seen are the actual videos of storm surge and floodings during the Super Typhoon Yolanda, and as we all know, it killed so many lives, destroyed so many properties, and caused too much trauma on the victims, and that is because we lack of preparedness and the knowledge on how to survive. So Typhoon early had its landfall in Pampanga, which brought heavy rains and strong winds, which also caused floods in the National Capital Region, NCR. But the good news came in. My family, my relatives in Pampanga are now safe after they experienced the strong storm surge, and for that, I will share to you guys the ways and tips on how to survive during a storm surge. Before a storm surge, know the storm surge risk zones and establish evacuation plans and procedures. During a storm surge, direct the people to move to higher grounds. Advise them to be alert and stay away from steep high coastal areas. After storm surge, check structural damage of your house to ensure that there is no danger of structure collapse. Advise the people not to eat fresh food that came in contact with flood waters. Drinking water should be submitted to proper authorities for testing. So that's it guys for the preparation, mitigation, response, and rehabilitation for storm surge. So guys, a bad news came in. My friends are now affected by the typhoon early and their areas are now flooded. So I decided to invite them here in our house for a stay in a night or two. So let's see what will happen.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I think they're here now, and come on, let's check the doors. Open!
So I hate the typhoon. The flood is so high.
I feel like... Oh, come on.
My friends and I got bored, so we decided to play the Never Have I Ever challenge with a twist. So this will show the do's and don'ts when it is flooding in your area. So without further ado, let's get started. Hi, and these are my friends. Hi! And we have here 8 Never Have I Ever questionnaires plus Malos. And each of us will answer one Never Have I Ever questionnaire and we'll stock up 5 Malos in our mouth. So, the question that I got is, never have I ever been in the flood. One, What I did was very embarrassing, so let me explain myself. The question that I got is, never have I ever been in the flood. Honestly, in my 17 years of existence, and I already experienced 7 floods in Bulacan, and I already peed 7 times.
The question I've got is this. Never have I ever swim in a flood.
1, 2, don't you? How many? 3, 4, 5. Uy! 3. Oh.
Yes, I got butterfly at the that's all. Bye.
So now it's my turn. Never have I ever played in the rain while there's a typhoon. 1, 2, 3, go. It's my turn and this is what I got. Never have I ever received or give relief food. 1, 2, 3. Ever receive a relief food during Punjol, because experience Punjol in our place in Martina, and we are one of the main flood. We are one, the main victim of enjoy, and the government gives us relief food and this fantastic. That I pick is, never have I ever saw a rat or any insect swimming in a flood. Alright, cool. 1. One more. Wait.
Okay, now, the question that I've got is, never have I ever got a wound during a flood. So, okay. Once I got a wound during flood when I got home from school, and I just don't care but to go to swim in a flood, and that's the last way I could do. Okay.
Okay, it's my turn now. So the question I've got is, never have I ever saw a snake during a flood. Hi, so I'm the last. So the question that I've got is, never have I ever evacuate in a evacuation center. Six, arrange it in order.
So guys, as you have noticed, the questions that have been answered are the do's and don'ts during a flood. So, one of the best things to do during a flood is never hesitate to evacuate. Come on guys, you have to keep yourself safe. You have to keep your family safe. You have to think of yourself. Think of your life. Come on, evacuate. So we also mentioned the things that we should not do during a flood, and one of the worst things to do during a flood is swimming. Swimming in the flood water may cause leptospirosis and other skin diseases that are airy, and we may not like it in our body because, you know, so we should stop swimming in the flood water. So this time I have prepared my bag because we will be doing the never have I ever intro. So this time I have prepared my bag because we will be doing the what's in my backpack challenge. So this bag contains survival essentials to be used during an immediate evacuation and the emergency preparedness kit that will provide their supplies during a disaster. So just a reminder, the survival essential and emergency preparedness kit should be prepared before a disaster. So the first thing in my backpack is, of course, prescriptions and first aid kit.
First aid kit and prescription. Prescription is the most recommended, and the first aid kit is important to have this in go bag for medical attention.
It includes important documents in our go bag because in terms of need, we will be needing our important documents.
of course, we shouldn't forget about our credit card and extra cash money, just in case that our resources, especially our food, water, and toiletries are emptied. We could use this money and credit cards to buy new supplies of our needs.
After breakout, you should secure your electronic gadgets such as phones and power banks. You can use your phone to make emergency call and to be updated either online or by listening to radio. And of course, if you run out of battery, a power bank would be a great help.
During a disaster, we need to have at least
packed goods or biscuits and a glass and a bottle of water, so that in case of emergency we have something to eat and drink, so we're not gonna be dehydrated and for us to survive.
As you can see, we need some extra under armor shorts and lovely blankets to wear off and to prevent us from colds and other diseases.
During a disaster, we must have our flashlight plus whistle. Flashlight is in case of emergency, there's a blackout in your residence, you can use this as a light. And next is whistle. In case there's a survivor, you can use this as a sign that there's a survivor out there somewhere in your place.
So there you have it, guys. Now I'll show you our house. My house is located at the 3rd floor of the building. When you go up, the first thing that you see is the window. As you can see, our windows have grills which add strength to its foundation. Hi everyone, this is our house in Poresa. Come, let's see if it is prone or not prone to floods. So our ceiling is made up of concrete materials which can surely withstand the strong winds. Next, let's see how high our house is. From here, you can see an overlooking view of the street. So that's it, guys. You've seen how high our house is, which makes it So that's it, guys. You've seen how high our house is, which makes it not prone to flood. That's it for the house tour.